Hi there, my name's Rich. I'm the author of The Incredible Salesman and the Secret Sauce, and welcome to my video number 13. This is going to be on onboarding of accounts, once you finalize the agreements and how you track them. This is a follow-up to my other videos 1 through 12, which are all subsets of my book, and it's also on Amazon, and kind of giving you little nuggets along the way of additional ways that you can track outside of the box of your normal traditional ways of tracking. I've seen in the past that a lot of accounts, once they get finalized, the person, the sales rep or business development rep will turn this over to the onboarding team, the launch team, and that's it. They'll never talk to those accounts again. And I think this is a huge mistake, because I think there's a lot of opportunity for upselling to the accounts as well as during the process to make sure that they do get launched and that they just don't, fall into the abyss. So again, I'm going to be going through this. As mentioned before, also I don't edit my videos. So please bear with me if I have to correct myself mid-sentence. But hey, knock on wood, this might be going right through the video without me having to correct myself. Or like I said, if you find something that should be corrected, or you have questions or comments, things like that, please leave them in the notes below. So again, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. I'll try to make this as painless as possible. So this is a spreadsheet I pulled together. I pulled the information out from all the accounts that I track within Salesforce. And this is up to the point once they've gone through the sales process, you finalize the agreements, and now drum roll, you've turned them over to the onboarding team. So what I did was I wrote a quick spreadsheet to pull this information out. And these are the different onboarding managers. One guy's name is Joe Smith. Another guy's name is Joe Rosner, another guy's name is Joe Wall. And yes, it's amazing that all these onboarding managers were named the same way. So anyhow, this is the different onboarding managers. I keep also track of the different companies. And I said these are just fictitious names for this particular spreadsheet. Mindbody, Everflex, Jekyll Lane, and then some other accounts, Barney's, TJ Maxx, Target, Walmart, Sports Authority, Big Five, and Nike. So you assume that you've already closed these particular accounts. The other thing I keep track, and I'll get back to this, is the finalized agreement. I want to keep track of when these agreements were finalized, and also how long they take to what our scheduled or anticipated launch date is going to be on those type of things. I also keep track of the amount. So let's say this is, and I didn't completely finish this so you can see what I'm doing, $125,000, dollars for this particular account. And let's just say for the rest of them, they're all the same. All I'm doing is copy and pasting here. So I'll put these in here. Let's say this one's 1 million, because I want to keep a little track of that. Go ahead and put these down. So like I said, you're building this from your sales base. All right, let's just say these are all $1 million because Rosner has some good accounts, one of our senior guys. And let's say these are, I don't know, 125,000. And like I said, this is already pre-built. It's pulling the information out for Salesforce. Okay, and the other thing I keep track of is the follow-up notes on this. So what I'll do, and I do this once a month, usually the first of the month, I will send Joe Smith a quick email that says, "Hi Joe, these are the following accounts that you and I are working on onboarding. Is there anything I can do to help?" And from that, I keep track of, let's say, 8/8/20, and this is the date that I'm doing this. And I might just say 8/8/20 email follow-up. Okay, so this way they know that you're kind of keeping track on all these accounts. And I put this for each one of my accounts, is I follow up with this. So these are all going to be the same because I put these in the same email. I found that they much prefer this than separate email for each account. From this point, this is Joe's chance to get back to me and say, hey, follow-up notes might be client non-responsive. Sorry about the clicking noises, follow-up. So at least he knows that I know that what's going on with this particular account. And if everything else is going along as it is, they might say follow up 30 days, it's working fine on this. But I'll do that for Joe Smith, Joe Rosner. I'll send him the same thing for the accounts, and Joe Wall, send him the same account. So at least it's an ongoing process for me, just to let me see what the overall funnel is for the onboarding accounts, and to keep track of them and see if they're missing their date. So like I said, I will do this once a month. I'll keep this track of this information. And then once an account goes live, basically, let's just say they've uploaded Nike, it's all live from that point. I'm just going to do this real quick. And if they've gone live, I don't need to do the notes because it'll move over to my new account that I'm going to show you for my next video number 14 on the launched accounts that they're live. So now this is, like I said, this is a work in process on this. This is an ongoing list, and to keep track of all the different scan. Good. Sorry about that. See, there's what I was saying about the unedited version. So yes, I use Malwarebytes. It's a non-sponsored product, but I use that to keep my site, hopefully, knock on wood, free of viruses and stuff like that. So anyhow, this is the accounts. If this is a running basis on this type of thing, and from this point then I can go ahead and once a month, let's say this is September 1st, I'll go through and recontact all these onboarding managers for a rolling account on that. So again, this was just meant to be a quick video. I hope this has been helpful to you. And again, if you got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you got any ideas how you do that, I'd be very interested in seeing that. And again, this whole spreadsheet too is a work in process. So as this changes around, I'll let you know. But again, I did a quick training class for some of the other individuals in a large e-commerce company I work for. And it's amazing that they had this information, but they never really utilized it, like following up with the accounts to make sure that the accounts are not falling through the cracks. So again, thank you so much for your time on this. I launch these every Monday, and we'll see you next Monday with video number 14. And again, that's what to do with tracking accounts once you've gone through the onboarding process, like this account I moved it to live. Thanks again. Have a great week.